So, at lunch table at our office, people are always talking about all these new technologies and the startups which are saving 10 minutes on your delivery, right? That is honestly not what inspires me at all. The power and the fame that 26-year-olds are getting. I think my inspiration are people who have achieved it all, but who have gone on to what is called the second mountain. So there is a book called The Second Mountain. It's about you achieving what is the worldly success and moving on to a second mountain, which is more about you aligning to the higher purpose. So I had two examples for that. More than a year back, there was a lady who came and spoke at Microsoft. Her name is Gitanjali Angmo. She is a director at Himalayan Institute of Alternatives, Ladakh, with Sonam Wangchuk. I guess a lot of people have heard about Sonam Wangchuk. What inspired me about her was not just that. So she is a social entrepreneur and educationist, but her story, like she used to run hospitals. She also at some point, so she was a Odissi dancer. At I think the age of 32, she decided she wanted to learn Russian ballet. So she went and learned in Russia and became really accomplished in that. Then she decided she wanted to do something with books. She did a startup there. So she was really successful in a lot of these fields. And she's a very spiritual person also. She decided that she wants to really do something of this kind, the alternative education, right? Which is teaching kids from the fundamentals, and like kids of Ladakh who are not really getting the education that all of us are getting. And I think what I heard last year was Switzerland or Sweden, actually they signed up a MOU with that institute to borrow some of the learnings. I mean, they built a lot of innovative stuff that does not exist anywhere with these kids, right? My other inspiration is my friend Amit, who is my personal inspiration. I met him 3-4 years back. He was a doctor in AIIMS. He was separated, not seen his kids for 5 years. He decided it was all like he had the money, but that's not what he wanted. He started looking at farms. He gave up his job and started really figuring out what the purpose of his life is. And I still see him. He started something in lifestyle medicine, and I saw him struggle. But I've always seen him being so calm through his struggles because he's doing something which is close to his purpose. So for me personally, I'm at a point in my life where I feel a big void in terms of what is it that I'm born for, right? And I read a beautiful quote yesterday, which said, our purpose of life is to live a life of purpose. So for me, I think these kind of stories inspire me. Thank you.